we first got a look at Kena Bridge of Spirits in summer of 2020, it was a stunning first impression, especially on me due to the Disney-like presentation and how well animated the characters were. Kena has now released for $40 on PS4, PS5, as well as PC, and let me tell you, this game is exactly what I hoped it would be. When you go into a new title like this, you have to remember in the back of your mind that you're playing a game for a much lower price point, and from a studio who is a literal unknown in the gaming space. However, despite the fact I focused on that mentality, I found myself regularly forgetting this when playing Kena. Especially since I really thought at times I was playing a AAA game. Now, I'm not saying it should be placed in the AAA category in general, because that adds rather extreme expectations to an indie project. Despite this, I have to say this is an experience worth having, and I just had a feeling this would be a good project to put my time and money into, as I purchased the digital release of this game not long after they opened up the option to do so, and boy, I'm thankful I wasn't let down. First, I'd like to address control, which is the biggest thing I was concerned about going into this title. Knowing EmberLab had never made a game before, I fully expected this to be a bit clunky, and much to my surprise, it was anything but. Battle is smooth, overworld navigation feels great, and everything in between feels very well refined. Kena's double jump is great, and working with your environment is well implemented. It should be noted, so that you know this, you will attempt to ask Kena to go places in the overworld that are blocked by what we'll call an invisible wall, and this is a key aspect to the scope of the game. Kena Bridge of Spirits is asking you to go different directions, of course, but it does not have the immense exploration available like a Horizon Zero Dawn for comparison, and as well it shouldn't for the size this game is supposed to be. Sometimes you'll find you wishing you could go the way you want, and when you find that the game doesn't allow you to do so, it's occasionally disheartening, but not a big deal ultimately. Graphically, this is where you really get fooled into believing you're playing a AAA title. From your main character to the environment around you, the music, and especially the Disney Pixar-like cutscenes, this is where I was really impressed. EmberLab has lovingly created this world, especially in regards to the characters. The experience reminds me of a Zelda game, especially in concern to the use of masks. EmberLab clearly drew inspiration from Zelda, especially since they created the incredible animated short Majora's Mask Terrible Fate. The little rot characters that travel with Kena are a highlight and are so adorable that it's really close to what you would expect from an animated movie. The way these little guys follow you around, swim with you, dance with you, help you get places, help you fight your enemies, and overall just their existence makes this game feel special. Pixar special. Conceptually speaking, the gameplay reminds me of an N64 3D platformer, a really good one, mixed with the aforementioned Disney-like presentation. It's designed to appeal to absolutely everyone in some form or another. This game will also surprise you at times with how difficult some of the bigger fights are, but not unfairly so, just a general, good quality challenge even on regular difficulty. I think this title is well balanced in general. Again, a concern of mine going into this, and I was not disappointed by what I found. If you enjoy 3D adventures, and especially those that are a bit more cartoony, if you have kids, if you're someone who wants something different than what you're used to, and if you're someone that held back on purchasing this game, I will say this. I believe you would be better off spending the $40 and picking this up rather than passing it by. An indie project from a studio that's never made a game before shouldn't be this good, and this game feels, looks, and plays far better than it seems like it has any right to. In November of 2021, Kena will be available as a Deluxe Edition physical copy, and will include the digital Deluxe version of the game and a sticker sheet along with the physical game and case. I'm putting a link in the description so you can easily pre-order this if you wish. Folks, do not miss out on this game if at all possible. This is such a cool and impressive indie project that in the future, I sincerely hope it either gets a sequel, expanded, or both. I also hope we see well more output from EmberLab in the future. This title reviewed very well on Metacritic at an 84, and I believe that says a lot about how good this game really is. Considering the package this studio delivered, I'd also wonder if it's possible Sony would be looking at EmberLab as an acquisition, since I believe it fits Sony's quality over quantity desire for gaming content. EmberLab is talented, and I believe they deserve our respect.